What up, YouTuberverse? RB back again for another one. My Sixers lost. Anthony Davis got hurt again. And JJ Redick's getting job offers with no coaching experience. Let's talk about it. Nuance Machine, episode 25. Ugh. Let's kick it. So before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please check out my favorite charity, The Block Chicago. This is a youth mentoring program that's helping the young people on the west side of Chicago reach their full potential through the sport of boxing. They don't just teach kids how to box, they offer academic support, mentorship, college prep, and more. The kids in this program have a 100% high school graduation rate, a 100% college acceptance rate. This is something I truly believe in, and I hope you guys check out their website and donate. Also, check out my shirt. If you like my shirt, you can find it at my shop, breezysprints.com, where you can find all original designs printed on high-quality tees, tank tops, sweatshirts, and hoodies. All designs are designed by yours truly, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Y'all feel stupid. It's what I get for believing in this team, man. The Sixers will always and forever let you down. This franchise, I swear, it's cursed. There's a curse going on around on this franchise. Something's happening. Y'all came out in a Game 6 elimination game and scored 86 points. It's absolutely pathetic. We look worse than Derek White's hairline, for Christ's sake. James Harden, he had no interest in scoring the ball this game. None. He's doing his best Ben Simmons impression.
Weird.
Getting into the lane and not knowing what to do with the ball. Drive after drive after drive into the lane, and every single time he's looking to pass. Score the ball, James. He's over here kicking it out to PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker's open for a reason, James. He's open for a reason. And then Philly's offense here in the fourth quarter. This right here about gave me a damn heart attack. It's some of the worst crap I've ever seen. We didn't run a damn thing. Didn't run anything. A lot of standing around looking at each other. What are we supposed to do? What are you going to do something? I don't know. Are you going to do something? Next thing you know, there's 10 seconds left on the shot clock and we haven't run a damn thing. Tobias Harris, man. I bragged about you so much in my last video. Way to make me look stupid. Putrid. 2 points. 6 rebounds. Are you fucking kidding me?
You kidding me?
James Harden, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde all damn series. Yeah, people are saying he's exercised his playoff demons. Has he? I mean, how do you go from having your best playoff games of all time to have some of your worst playoff games of all time in the same damn series? And then I don't know what was going on with Joel. I mean, I kind of feel bad for him because this team does kind of feel like Joel or bust, but big man, you got to step it up, man. They kept giving you the ball and you didn't know what to do with it. I mean, what the hell was this? Jab step, dribble move, shot fake, jab step. What the hell? You look like Embiid on 2K when the AI is controlling him. What's with all the indecisiveness, man? What is with all the indecisiveness? Now, this is the type of game where you watch the tape with the team one time, and then you set the tape on fire in front of the whole team. And I'm not really sure how you do that in today's digital age because nobody has tapes anymore, but Doc Rivers has to send some kind of message to this team to light a fire under their ass. There's no way in a Game 6 elimination game you came out with that little intensity. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, the Celtics should not have won this game. They played awful. The only reason they won is because they were more intense than us. It's the only reason. We had the Celtics right where we wanted them.
And we let them off the hook.
Right when George Niang hit that 3, that's right where we wanted them. And from that point all the way to the end of the game, we sat around stuck our fingers up our noses, and looked around at each other going, you gonna do something? I don't know. Are you gonna do something? Oh, they had the lead with 5 minutes left to go. Jason Tatum was absolutely awful. The Celtics had 18 turnovers as a team, and we couldn't take advantage of that? Are you kidding me?
You kidding me?
We could not take advantage of that. 18 turnovers? It's just an epic all-time collapse, in my opinion, man. This Celtics team is not better than you. They're not. The Sixers are better on paper. This is a mentality issue. Like, how do you come out in Game 6 and just be so flat and lack so much energy? Like I said, I think the Sixers are the better team. I think we can win Game 7, but it's going to take a Herculean effort, man. It's going to take a huge, huge effort. We have to change our mentality. Joel has to be dominant and decisive. Decide what you're going to do and do it. Get to your spot on the floor and shoot the ball. We can't be getting into our offense with 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. But anyway, I'm done ranting about the Sixers. Let's talk about Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis got hurt again. And like, I know that's not really news, but he got hit in the head pretty good. And multiple NBA analysts have been caught laughing at AD.
Damn it, I'll be damned if I wasn't laughing. I'm like, concussion? Concussion? I thought the NFL season was over.
And look, I'm not really one of those guys who's like, that's not funny. You can't laugh at that. I honestly believe you can find humor in anything as long as the joke is done tastefully. But I do have a little bit of a nuanced opinion on this, so let's talk about it. So yes, AD is hurt a lot, like to the point where you kind of have to laugh at it because it's kind of ridiculous how often he gets hurt. The unluckiest guy in the NBA. Like, he has all the talent in the world, but, just gets hurt all the time. And, that happens. I mean, look at people like Greg Oden, could not stay healthy. So, it happens sometimes, and it's not his fault, but it's just kind of unlucky and unfortunate. I think even Anthony Davis can laugh at that. But what I don't find funny is making fun of him because he needed a wheelchair in that moment.
Now, I understand that concussions can happen in other sports, boxing, UFC. And I mean, if the collision is fierce enough, I guess it could happen in basketball too. But damn, I ain't seen nothing yesterday that made me say concussion. Concussion? Now, I don't know if it's true or not. Did the wheelchair get him to the locker room? I'm not sure. Is that true,
yes,
Jay?
Yes,
that's why they were dying.
A wheelchair?
Yes.
Wheelchair, really?
Because it's continuing to push out this narrative that AD is soft. And like, no, that's not what's going on here. AD is extremely unfortunate with all the injuries that he suffered. But soft, I don't want to go there. All these analysts are suggesting that the reason he's missing all these games is because he has no toughness. He can't play through injury. He's just choosing not to play. He can play through the injury. He's just choosing not to. I don't think these media guys realize like how emasculating it is to question a man's toughness on national television. And then you get all the idiots on social media going through and repeating that same narrative over and over again. But let's listen to this doctor break this down from a medical professional standpoint.
You can have difficulty with your balance because of purely a visual problem, which we'll review also with our anatomy. But of course, dizziness, loss of balance after getting hit in the head is a very concerning sign of a possible concussion. This is going to be the right side of the skull over here, and this is right where Kevon Looney's arm struck Davis, just to the right side of that eye. There's some sort of external load, comes in, hits the brain, the skull is going to move, the brain gets jolted from the inside, this energy goes through the brain, disrupts the nerve cells, and everything just kind of resets within the brain, followed by all the symptoms.
I'm actually going to add a little bit to this. Obviously, I'm not a doctor or anything, but have you ever been hit in the side of your head? Like, I played football in high school, and my sophomore year of high school, I was the scout team running back, which means I was pretty much a human tackling dummy for the juniors and seniors that started. And I got hit a lot. Took a lot of shots, and I can tell you right now, getting hit in the side of the head, even with a helmet on, can cause you to lose your balance for a minute. Him taking that shot without a helmet on, sure, absolutely, you can lose your balance a little bit. Also, he got hit in like the eye orbital area. So, if you get hit in your eye, yeah, your vision's going to be a little bit blurry. Also, another thing, I don't think people are thinking about this, but your balance is in your ear. It's called your vestibular system. Look it up. So this is your ears right here. your vestibular system is going to be in your inner ear. So it's, in this area somewhere, and you get hit in this area, it's going to throw your whole balance off. And depending on how hard you got hit, it could throw it off for a while. So no, I don't think AD is soft because he needed a wheelchair. It's a terrible narrative.
Hey, we got to stop. We got to stop it, man. We got to stop it. It's the playoffs, man. I mean, damn it, was he running over the middle and got hit by Ronnie Lott or something? Did I miss something? Did I miss it? You know, is Ray Lewis still playing Ray Lewis in a Los Angeles Lakers uniform? I mean, did he get hit by Aaron Donald? Did I miss something, Jay Williams? Did I miss something?
I must have woken up in 1950 because otherwise I can't believe we have TV commentators laughing and acting like there's no possible way to get a concussion unless you get hit by a truck.
I think it was smart that he got a wheelchair because you don't want to lose your balance and fall again and bust your head again. Like in that situation, you're a fall risk. And this is complete speculation for me, but I think Anthony Davis sustained a concussion, and either they're not admitting it, or he's lying to doctors saying like, no, I feel fine. I don't have any blurred vision. I don't have any headaches. I have no idea what you're talking about. Because Anthony Davis hears the narratives about him. He hears all these guys questioning his toughness on national television. And he wants to compete. So, we'll see how he plays tonight. Hopefully he plays well. But the last thing we're going to talk about today is, so there's a story that came out that said that NBA GMs are so impressed with JJ Redick as an analyst on ESPN that there are talks of head coaching opportunities for JJ Redick. And this just bothers me on so many levels. Like, JJ Redick has no coaching experience. Zero. Goose egg. None. Do you know how many former NBA players currently sit as an assistant on a bench right now? I don't know the exact number, but here's a list that I made today of just a few notable people. Sam Cassell, been an assistant for 14 years. Luke Walton, been an assistant for 9 years. Rashad Lewis, been an assistant for 1 year. Vin Baker, 5 years. Damari Carroll, 1 year. Keith Bogans, 6 years. Damon Sotomayor, 2 years. Tiago Splitter, 4 years. And Caron Butler, 3 years. So all these former players, I'm sure you recognize a lot of those names, are currently sitting on a bench and have been sitting on benches for years. And the idea that JJ Redick can just get a head coaching opportunity without putting in that time and that work is just head scratching to me, man. It's amazing what being on TV will do for people. Like, we put these media people on such a high pedestal. It's kind of ridiculous, really. Just because JJ destroys Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A. Smith on First Take and sports debates on a daily basis does not qualify him to be an NBA head coach. Like, you're really just going to look past all these former players? It just doesn't sound right to me. But, NBA GMs, some of them aren't really all that bright. Look, I'm not saying that JJ Redick shouldn't have an opportunity, but like, go be on somebody's bench. You could easily get a job. You could get a job at Duke. He could get a job with the Sixers. He could get a job with any team in the NBA as an assistant. Put in a few years, and then maybe you can be a head coach. But this idea that he should just get head coaching interviews because he puts Stephen A. Smith in his place on First Take is absurd.
Oh, this is absurd.
Absolutely absurd. That's all I got for this one, guys. I'll see you on the next one.
Can't wait.
Peace.
Dark side, light this bitch up. Dark side, light this bitch up.